Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to the Pennsylvania Toy and Comic Supershow here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. As you can see, I am all set up with my gigantic long booth. I went long today. Chris and I are both going long today, ladies. So tons of stuff set up. We're hoping to make some good money today. Show just recently started, so the crowds are still a little low. Hoping they pick up in the next hour or so. But while they're low, I'm gonna walk around and see what I can find. I have no idea what I'm gonna find because I really don't collect much in the way of toys anymore. If I still collected these things right here, these monstrosities, these complete wastes of plastic, I'd probably be good because there are tons of Funko Pops. Like everywhere I look, I see Funko Pops on everybody's stands. But as you guys know, I'm not really collecting those anymore. Not collecting Jar Jar anymore either. So who knows? Maybe I'll find some Figment. Maybe I'll find some Spice Girls. I don't know. Maybe, possibly, hopefully though, I'll find some movies. I think the last time there was a show here, somebody had a bunch of movies. So I'm hoping maybe for some more of that today. Who knows? We'll find out.
We're so gonna find out if there's any Jar Jar stuff.
I know Chris has some movies. Maybe I'll look through, you know what? Forget it. No, I'm not gonna look through to see what Chris. Not after that wonderful Jar Jar impersonation. Forget it. I'm not looking.
It was supposed to be Jar Jar.
What was that?
Of course it was Jar Jar. I'm just about to...
Maybe I'll look through his stuff. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm gonna go see what I can find. Hopefully I'll find something. Again, the Pennsylvania Toy and Comic Super Show. Hopefully this show does turn out to be super and I find some amazing deals. Maybe. I don't know why I even bother to look through Funko Pops anymore. I'm not going to buy these. I'm not going to start collecting these again. I mean, unless they do put out some Spice Girl Pops or maybe some new Figment Pops. Who knows? But I am eyeing up this one. It's pretty amazing from Space Jam: A New Legacy. Look at that. It's the Tweety and Sylvester. That is so cool. I just watched this movie. Not great, but not bad either. Better than the original Space Jam, in my opinion. I actually just rewatched that and forgot that it's not that great of a movie. But New Legacy was okay. If I still collected, I would probably be picking this pop up. But you know what? Just gonna put that back down there because I don't collect and I will never start again. Well, I thought maybe I'd be in luck because there's a whole bunch of dolls here. I'm thinking, ooh, maybe some Spice Girls. But unfortunately, I am not seeing any Spice Girls here. No Spice Girls? Why no Spice Girls? Duh, they're all to wear? Oh, where's your store? Oh, well, I'm gonna have to take your card then because I'm gonna have to go to your store to look for some Spice Girls stuff. But she just has some Jawsome Street Sharks figures. That's pretty amazing. And oh my gosh, it's My Buddy and Kid Sister. Do you remember My Buddy? Wherever I go, he goes. I never had a My Buddy. Did you guys ever have a My Buddy? And yeah, then Chucky came out and ruined all of that. That's true. Did you guys ever have a My Buddy or a Kid Sister? If you did, leave a comment down below. Sadly, I never had one. Or a My Pet Monster. What did I have? I had a Pillow Pal. I had a California Raisins Pillow Pal. That was my buddy back in the day. But anyway, that's awesome. And now I got to take a card because I got to go to the store and find some Spice Girls. Something for some reason I've just never got into was comic books. I have no idea why. When I was a kid, I remember buying comic books occasionally. I know I had some comic books. I just don't think I ever actually read a single comic book in my entire life. I just sort of had them for some reason. Maybe I just thought, well, they're cool because I mean they are cool. Tons of amazing different subjects. G.I. Joe, Transformers. Look at this. The Tomb of Dracula. That's awesome. That's amazing. I love these. Like I said, I've never actually read a comic book in my entire life. Maybe I feel like I should just buy one just to say I've read a comic book because I feel like I should have read a comic book. I'm almost 40. Why have I never read a comic book? I grew up in the 80s. I should have read a comic book by now. Of course, now that I'm thinking about it, I do have Figment comic books at home. I have the entire Figment Volume 1 and Volume 2 sets at home, plus the, what do they call it, the collection book that has Volumes 1 and Volume 2 like in a hardbound book. So I do have comics at home, and I have Figment comics. So, all right, I guess I got some reading to do when I get back home. Every time I do one of these shows, the sticker guy is here, and I'm always so tempted to just start picking up random stickers. I used to collect stickers back in the day. I know, I used to collect everything back in the day, including stickers. I had a whole big sticker book. I had multiple sticker books just full of all kinds of awesome, amazing stickers, and seeing all these really, really cool stickers like the Captain Planet ones, that's awesome. I want to start collecting these again. I mean, he's just got tons and tons of awesome stuff. Here's some, oh, Chris, they've got some Muppets. Check that out.
I love that sticker set.
I see what you did there. He loves the sticker set. I don't blame him. That's pretty awesome. There are just so many cool things in here. I just want all this stuff. Oh my gosh, look at the Garfield. It's a Frankenstein monster Garfield. There's a Trick or Treat Garfield. There's a Dracula Garfield. These are just so cool. And this is why I just want to start buying and collecting stickers. I actually have an entire drawer full of stickers at home. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Someday, I'll figure out something to do with all those stickers. Every time I get stickers, I just put them inside a drawer, and then I say to myself, one day I'm going to make an art project or decorate something or do something with those stickers. And that's been that way for like the last 20 years. I've just been piling up stickers inside a drawer. One of these days, I'll figure out something to do with them. Okay, now this is actually pretty amazing. I had no idea they made one of these from the Star Wars Black Series release. It's a holiday edition Range Trooper. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, look at the droid there, the reindeer droid. That is awesome. Is that a Dio? Okay, that is amazing. I actually really do want this for $30. Maybe. Like the gears have been turning in my head. I start to think as like I run out of space for movies. Maybe like I'll just dwindle the collection down someday and just focus on the movies I like the most, the ones I'm going to watch over and over again. And then maybe since I'll have more room, I'll start picking up some stuff like that. Just the toys that like catch my eye, like the stuff I really want. I don't know. Again, the gears are turning. Should I start collecting that kind of stuff? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. I probably shouldn't. You've got to be kidding me. They made a Rocketeer pop. Again, this is why I should really stop looking at these things, because every time I come over to a gigantic wall of Funko Pops, I start looking through them and see Pops I didn't used to own. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they put that out. And then I just want to start collecting again. I mean, come on. That is amazing. This is definitely one I would have picked up, but I got to walk away. All right, well, it's kind of a start. I did manage to find some Spice Girls here. They have the poster that was actually packaged with the VHS tape. In fact, I believe I looked through this guy's stand before it, and I also think I bought some of these off this guy before. I bought like 5 of them, so I got a bunch of these at home. I don't really need more of them. In fact, I actually have one still like packaged with the actual VHS that's still, shrink wrapped and everything. But I got some loose ones as well to maybe, I don't know, possibly put up someday. These are really cool though. So, all right, I found some Spice Girls. Nothing I actually need, but it's a start. Now if I can just find some Figment. Still no Figment, but we did have Spice Girls, and now we have a couple of DVDs as well. We have Betty Boop, Her Wildest Adventures. Actually, don't need that. I have this entire. I have like a Betty Boop like DVD set. I know all these shorts are actually in there, and of course, Monty Python the Holy Grail I have on Blu-ray. Don't need that one either. So, all right, we got Spice Girls, we got movies. Again, if I could just find the Figment, I'll be set. Oh my gosh, it's the Bruce Wayne Custom Coupe. Now, this is something I actually used to have back in the day. I had a whole bunch of 89 Batman toys, and of course, I had a ton of Batman the Animated Series figures. I always tell you guys, like, one of the last things I ever collected before I kind of stopped collecting toys anyway was Batman the Animated Series stuff. I had so many figures, I had so many different vehicles and whatnot. Don't think I ever had the Bat Signal Jet, or I don't think I had the Triple Attack Jet. Did I have? No, I gotta be honest, I don't think I had like any of this stuff with the exception of the 89 Batman custom coupe. That is cool. That I definitely did have. I don't know, I remember I had like the Bat Jet and like the motorcycle and the of course the Batmobile, and I think I had like the Bat Boat, and I had like all the other Bat stuff, just not these more weirder ones. Again, the custom coupe that isn't weird, that's awesome. So this is why I should not start collecting toys, because then I'll end up wanting to buy all this stuff. Like seriously, the custom coupe that I'd probably buy. Oh, look, it's something else I used to collect for and cannot stop coming across. Pez dispensers. Look at the old Batman one here. That's the old Adam West Batman. That's cool. They got the Tweety Bird here. Look at that. No feet on that Tweety. Very awesome. Yep, I used to have every single one of these. Never had the, as they call them, he's a polar bear, but everybody calls him the icy bear. Never had this one with the Santa hat and the cool stem. That is really awesome with the snowflakes on it. And yeah, never had that one. Just had the original one. I think maybe like a crystal one or a glow in the dark one or something like that. That is really, really cool. But again, just like Funko Pops, not going to get back into those. Again, unless they do Spice Girl ones or Figment ones, and then I'll totally buy them. Tons and tons of Barbie dolls and all kinds of other fun, interesting dolls. Strawberry shortcake. Lots of really cool, just all kinds of old school dolls. Just, again, no Spice Girls. Okay, now here we go. Some Batman the Animated Series things I did have. Of course, the amazing Batmobile, which, I mean, come on. That has got to be the coolest Batmobile design ever. It's kind of like the Tim Burton one, but just made even better. I love that Batmobile. Had the Joker-mobile as well. Remember that? Never had the BATV. Never had one of those. So I am seeing some Animated Series things here I used to have that I wouldn't mind having again. And also wouldn't mind having this, a GoBots collector's case. I mean, it's the freaking GoBots. That is awesome, because as we all know, Transformers, okay, Transformers are all right, but GoBots, far superior. The original transforming robots, GoBots. We got those stupid, like, Michael Bay Transformers movies. Why not a Michael Bay GoBots movie? That's what I want to see. Poor Paul, George, and Ringo. Look at this. John Lennon and the Beatles forever. So John Lennon, and then just, the rest of the guys forever. I mean, that just seems rude. I guess today is just going to be a Batman the Animated Series day, because here's yet another action figure of the Scarecrow. That is so cool. Definitely had the Scarecrow back in the day. Yeah, I used to have most of these back in the day. I mean, some of those vehicles I didn't have. And what is that? The Batman, like, play suit thing? I definitely did not have one of those. That is really cool. So, is it the collecting gods speaking to me, saying I got to get back into collecting that kind of stuff? I mean, maybe. Oh my gosh. And they've got Pez Pets. I used to have a bunch of these as well. These were ridiculous. They actually dispensed bubblegum, not regular Pez dispensers. Kind of weird. And this was a Pez candy pen. Yeah, that was a thing back in the day too. Actually dispensed Pez dispensers, and you could write things too. I used to have that. So, I mean, there's Pops everywhere. There's Batman the Animated Series everywhere. There's Pez everywhere. I don't know why I come to these toy shows. It's just like the worst idea ever. Now, here's something I never had. Mask of the Phantasm figures, which is basically Batman the Animated Series. You never had any of these. That is cool. I just love the ridiculous amount of different Batmans they put out. This is Tornado Batman, because, why would you not want a Tornado Batman? They just kept pumping those things out, and I had so many of them. But again, never a Mask of the Phantasm one. That is really cool. But maybe not as cool as these Metal Ocalypse figures. Ooh, $400 for the Metal Ocalypse figures. Honestly, I mean, I guess kind of worth it. These are so cool. I was going to say I loved, but no, I still love this show. I watch my DVDs all the time. That is amazing. I've never seen these figures before. Again, why I don't collect toys. If I did not already own this movie, I'd probably be picking one of these up. It's the Target exclusive Lego Batman movie that comes with the really cool Batgirl figure. That is neat. I mean, I don't technically have the Target exclusive one. I just have the standard release, but I don't know. That's pretty amazing. So they would just do $5 for it. Do I really need to start like doing the collectible packaging and whatnot? Probably not, but I mean, it's a really cool release. We'll think about that one. Here's a bunch of Kevin Smith movies, actually autographed as well, which is really, really cool to see. Don't necessarily need any of these. I mean, unless I wanted to get some autographs, although I do believe I actually already have Kevin Smith's autograph on a different DVD, so technically I don't really need those. There are a ton. Do you remember Laserdiscs? We do. I do. I have hundreds of those things at home. Wow, this is awesome to see. The Star Wars trilogy. I mean, tons of Star Wars in here. I doubt there's any Laserdiscs in here I actually need to pick up for me personally, but who knows? Maybe there's actually something I need. Here's Backbeat. That's actually really cool. Lots of the Disney stuff as well. Oh, even some CEDs, some capacitance electronic discs. Definitely some awesome stuff in there. But yeah, nothing I actually need. And a whole bunch of Star Wars. Well, I like how I say Star Wars and point directly to the Blade Runner, but a whole bunch of Star Wars and Blade Runner on DVD and Blu-ray. Ooh, here's the Ewok Adventures. That's really cool. That's actually, I think, goes for a little bit more than $20. Clone Wars on Blu-ray. That's out of print as well. Lots of awesome stuff. Oh, including the Archives. I can't even talk right now. I'm getting so excited. The Archives collection release of Legends of the Superheroes. This I actually do not own yet. $20 for that, huh? That's kind of tempting. Pretty much everything else here I already have in my collection. Wow, they got the Blu-ray of Dogma. That's quite rare, and some good stuff back here as well that I believe I already have. So I'm thinking, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here. It's just mostly stuff I already have, with the exception of this. This I might pick up. All right, so they said they would do 15 on the Legends of the Superheroes Warner Archives release, so I'm going to grab that, and then I also noticed they had Day of the Dead, the Scream Factory Collector's Edition release. Now, I already had this movie in the standard Blu-ray release, but I don't have this. It's only $5, so I guess I am going to spend $20 after all. There's some other stuff here that's kind of tempting, like Better Off Dead I don't have on Blu-ray, Strange Brew, which I don't have on Blu-ray either. That's tempting. Those are only $5 a piece, but I think I'll be good for right now. Maybe I'll come back and buy those later, but for right now, I'm just gonna grab these two. Here's a Batman the Animated Series board game, 3D board game, excuse me. That is also just really amazing. Again, I cannot get away from the Batman the Animated Series stuff. It's not an action figure, but it's still really awesome. And see, that's when you go down that road. You start thinking, well, I'm just going to buy the action figures. Maybe I'll just buy the standard ones. And then you go from the standard ones to like, the Tornado Batman and weird stuff like that. And after you buy all those, you get, well, now I got to start collecting the board games and the other weird, bizarre stuff. Is again, roads I don't need to go down because I know exactly where that road leads. And it's to me being completely broke. And then I'll just end up selling all that stuff off at some point. You would think with all the amazing stuff this guy has, there would be some Spice Girls or some Figment somewhere, but I'm honestly not seeing any of it. Though they do have a Kermit the Frog. Is that like oh, it is soap. Look at that. Who's touching me? Annabelle? All right, well, Mike's here now, so now the fun can really start. Now we're gonna find the Figments and Spice Girls, right? Yep. Right? You're giving me the mojo. Yes, the Spice Girls and Figment mojo. I actually saw a bunch of like monsters and Godzilla stuff, so I think you're gonna be in store. Oh, and a bunch of TMNT stuff. So you're gonna probably find some things. Me, maybe mojo. Give me the mojo. Oh, Mike's finding some Godzilla. There you go. Who is that? Oh, it's Mechagodzilla with what's it say? With heave? What like he throws stuff? Like,
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Heave, or does that mean something else? I have no idea what heave is, but that's pretty awesome. Do you have that Godzilla down there?
No.
Ooh, you don't have that one. Do you have the Jurassic World there with Dennis Nedry? That's pretty awesome. That's a scene where like literally he goes whoop, like you've ever seen that? Like they make a why do they put that cartoon zoop noise in there when he falls? I have no idea.
Hello, Newman.
It does say that. That's awesome. These are actually really cool. The pop sets back here. I've never actually seen those before. Yeah, they got the Michelangelo. That's pretty neat. Oh my gosh, they got the Turtles in Disguise. Oh, wow. I remember this from the animated series when they used to wear those like big, gigantic, fake like rubber heads in the cartoon series. That was awesome. These are all really cool things. Maybe you're going to be the one in trouble today. Good, because I don't want to spend a bunch of money. Okay, so I wanted to freak out over these. They've got Metallica Through the Never DVD sets. They're only $2 a piece. I actually do not have this, so I'm going to pick that up. So for a second, I was freaking out over this until I looked up and saw it's the McAllister's house. I had no idea they made the McAllister's house in Lego form. Oh my gosh, it's got, it's got the Wet Bandits down there, Marvin Harry. Oh my gosh, it's got, what's it, Old Man Marley? Wasn't that his name? Oh my gosh, that is the tree house.
Wow.
I've officially never wanted a Lego set so badly in my life before. Wow. I really want that. I mean, it's my all-time favorite Christmas movie. It's Lego. That has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I'm going to call it right now. That is the coolest Lego set ever made. It is officially. And now I want to start collecting Lego. Or at least that's awesome.
Yeah, the Nintendo too.
Yeah, the Nintendo is cool. It's $400.
Yeah.
I'll buy two.
2 of them.
I think I'm just going to buy this. Oh no, Mike's checking out his TMNT figures, and there are so many of them here. There's actually a couple I've never even seen before. Like, I've never seen this guy. He's like a Rock'em Sock'em, like, robot type Bebop. That's actually really, really neat. I didn't have all of these. I had many of these. I don't think I had any of the Rock Lords, Rock Soldiers. These guys. General Trog. I never had him. Had Mondo Gecko. I had Mutagen Man. I had him. Of course I had Krang. I had the Triceratron. Is that what that is? I used to have him. I had the Casey Jones. I had so many of these guys back in the day. Yeah, I'm thinking out of all these, there was like one I didn't have. I even had the hip hop mic. I had all the different because I had like a rock and roll like Leo and stuff, and yeah, those are really, really cool. So is this the one that flips? That's neat. Maybe. Oh no, this is a newer one. I thought this was like a vintage one. This one's newer. That's interesting. Remember the ones that flipped though? You like pull them down and they do like a backflip and like land again.
Everything.
Yeah, these are all actually just really, really cool. Again, another toy I used to collect back in the day that I'm not going to start collecting again because I mean, if I did, then I'd be encroaching on your territory.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. You're the TMNT guy, not me. Oh, I can see the beads of sweat dripping off your head right now. They've got a turtle van here. That's neat. Honestly, as cool as the turtle van is, these are actually a little bit neater. I mean, there's the TMNT like Donatello digital watch, and there's some sneaker snappers. I mean, those are actually really, really awesome. It's the more obscure stuff that I think is really, really cool. But yeah, the turtle van is pretty neat. You don't have a turtle van in your collection yet, do you?
No, I don't. But I have the one with the DVDs. That's all I have.
So, well, that doesn't count. You got to find the toy. All right. We're on the hunt for a turtle van. So, if anybody out there has an extra turtle van around, just send it to me, and I'll make sure that it goes into my store so that Mike can buy it off me. Yeah, that's how it'll work. So earlier we saw the My Buddy doll, but here's the actual Chucky doll. I mean, look at that, the good guy doll. That is so creepy and disturbing. I love it. Honestly, I would want both. Like I'm trying to think which one's cooler. Would I want the original, My Buddy doll, or would I want the Chucky good guy doll? And the more I think about it, both of them right next to each other on a shelf. And again, this is why I should not collect toys, because now I want those. Because like at first I was like, do I want a Chucky doll? No. Do I want a My Buddy doll? No. But then I thought about putting them both together on a shelf, and now I'm like, well, gosh darn it, now I want them both. And of course, if I have both those, then I gotta get a kid sister doll, and then I probably should get a My Pet Monster to go along with that. And rabbit holes, my friend, rabbit holes. Somehow I always forget that I also collect for the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And this is awesome. It's an old school Game Boy case with the old school Game Boy. Now I already have those, and I actually already have most of these games as well, with the exception of this Spot the Adventure. Spot the Video Game. That's what that says. Kind of hard to read there through the plastic. This one I don't have yet, but unfortunately, they're only selling this as a set, not individually. So I actually managed to find a Game Boy game I did not yet own. That's getting harder and harder to find, especially for good prices, but I can't buy it. Mike just found $3 TMNT figures, and that's interesting. That's like a newer foot soldier.
It's a newer one.
There's some really cool ones in here. Like, look at the Leonardo football one, and yeah, there's some awesome ones. Oh my gosh, this is from like Turtles 3. That's weird. It's all rubbery. That is a weird figure. That is bizarre. I never actually played with the TMNT 3 figures before. That is really cool. So you're checking those out. But of course, I'm back here looking at the Adventures of Batman and Robin Batgirl. Wind Blitz Batgirl, because they had to make another one of those. And look at the Joker. Never had her. This one I had. I definitely had the Joker that squirted the water. That is actually really awesome. $20 for that. That's my kryptonite right there, the Batman the Animated Series stuff. But I'm going to pass on that. You thinking about picking up some TMNT for, $3? If it was Batman the Animated Series toys for $3, I'd be in trouble. So I'm thinking you got to pick at least one of those up, if not more. Okay, so I've picked up a couple movies. You've grabbed nothing yet. He didn't grab any of those $3 turtles. What's up with that? You got to buy something before you leave the show. I know you still have a bunch of the show to check out, but you got to buy something. It has to happen. So I got something. You've got nothing. Sean, though, my son, needs to get something, and I'm seeing some Super Mario Lego sets, including this one here. He actually has a whole bunch of these different suits. It's really cool. You put the suits on them, and they read like little like barcodes, and they make all kinds of noise and whatnot. They're all electronic now. He does not have the Firepower Mario, which is my all-time favorite Mario is Firepower Mario. So for $5, Sean's getting Firepower Mario for his collection. That's awesome. I wonder if Chris bought anything yet. You guys need to step up your game. You guys need to buy stuff. Although, to be honest, Chris is back there manning my booth, so he probably hasn't had time to buy anything. True. I mean, he got a free booth because of me. He owes me anyway. Okay, so back at the booth now, and I was saying that everybody has to buy something. I don't think Chris has bought anything yet. Well, turns out while I was away, the Chris would play. I don't know. He picked up some.
I pre-bought.
You pre-bought these.
Pre-bought these.
So you cheated is what you're saying.
Oh, absolutely. I totally cheated.
I mean, you're always skipping ahead, cheating. You're buying stuff ahead of time. You're just always skipping ahead. That's what.
I'm just too fast for you, man.
I don't know. All right. So what is your pre-buy? What are these?
Are international Muppets from space. These are from a cereal.
Okay.
Crunchios or something.
Crunchios, huh?
Something.
All right.
I don't remember the exact cereal name.
And you don't have any of these guys?
I do not have these.
Okay,
the
cool.
Complete set of those.
All right, cool.
And then we also have a Boober Fraggle with this little flute thing.
Yeah, check that out.
I stole it from Jen from the.
Did you have this yet?
I did not have.
All right,
that.
so there you go. Cool.
So that's what I got. I got some international Muppets.
And
you had to pre-order international Muppets.
And you're cheating.
You got to pre-order.
And once again, you're cheating.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, of course. What is going on here? So Mike cheated as well by pre-buying stuff off of Chris, not off of me.
So it's a double cheat.
Not off of me, of course. So what did you pick up? You grabbed Shark Week and Hark a Shark. But in all fairness, this is stuff you actually picked up for him. He didn't that's not stuff he's buying from you. It's stuff you found out in the wild and picked up for him. So, all right, it's still cheating, but okay, I'll let it slide. Now go buy a turtle or something. Oh no! Look who showed up! It's Rat's Stash. They're here. Look at that. Show off your.
You know what?
Your Rat's. There you go.
Oh, show
I need to get
rats. It's not like show off your tash. It's like show off your.
I need to get with this shirt.
Show off your rats.
Wait, what?
Wow! And I was gonna say, and just like that, we go PG-13. But I mean, I'm not surprised because Chris is here. Of course, we're gonna go PG-13. So anyway, Rat's Stash is here. But apparently, they brought us Christmas presents or so. What Christmas presents?
Wait, I think it's Chris presents.
Oh, Chris
presents.
Why do you always think it's for you?
I'm gonna go home then. All right, so.
This is for
All
you,
right.
my dear,
And
and this is for you.
Oh my! Oh, it's got some weight to it. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, pretzels. Well,
These are
I know what I'm snacking on.
from Josh Early.
Oh, Josh Early. Oh my gosh, they're so good. In fact, I'm probably stopping out
favorite
there.
place in Allentown, Josh.
Even though you just gave me a whole thing of chocolate pretzels, I'm probably still gonna stop out there on the way home and get more because
Well,
I
I'll tell you what,
need a
it
month's
was-
worth.
It was packed there.
Well, because it's Christmas.
There was a guy directing traffic. So
Oh, maybe I'm not gonna go there.
Well, it's big
All right, so what else we got here? What's oh we got
And we get cards too.
I'm still
always open the card
I'm
first,
still a
Dave.
5-year-old where I just
Always
dive
open
into the
the
presents
cards
and don't look at the cards. A jolly happy season to you. Merry Christmas. Your biggest fan, Rat's Stash with a little rat. I love it. That's awesome.
I'm gonna stash this back in the bag.
Wait,
now.
you can here. Oh, somebody want to open this up? Look at this. I already have an idea what this is.
You already know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, first of all, this isn't a part of your gift because in one of your videos,
That's
or your
awesome.
lives, you basically said you were getting this.
That's so cool. Look at that. It's the Flower and Garden Festival 2016 pass holder
And
Figment shirt. And what?
tags.
Oh, that's very, very cool.
Brand
Well,
new.
I can't see anything on this because it's just a figment
Figment
of
of
my
your
imagination.
imagination. That is awesome. That'll be going in my display case. It'll never get worn.
I mean, I kind of do look nice and purple, and I was going to wear it,
Oh.
and it is my size. But someone put
No,
in your
you-
live show
you don't-
that they're getting it. So
You don't want to wear that. You have to put it in a display case. Everybody knows
T-shirts?
Figment T-shirts go into a display
You don't
case.
wear T-shirts; those go on display. Like
Yes.
vintage toys, you don't play with
Yeah, you
toys.
don't
You
play-
put them on display.
See,
Everyone
Chris
knows that.
knows what's up. So, all right, well,
That's very true.
well, thank you guys very
I
much for
don't
the
wanna be a
presents.
figment of your imagination.
You will never be a figment of my imagination.
I
Rat
want
Stash
you.
is always in my heart.
Yep.
What?
She exists.
So, all right, well, thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for the presents. That's awesome. And now I've got to go get really fat. All right, well, Mike's leaving us now. So what did you end up buying besides the stuff you got off of Chris?
0.
Nothing? None of those $3 turtles?
Not yet.
You were telling me there was a guy with $10 turtles, like with all the accessories. You're not buying any of those.
He'll be around.
Fail. That's what that is. So, all right. I guess it is what it is. I suppose. Check down below for a link to his Instagram channel, Sharks and Monsters Fan. Not that he's buying any, but sad. All right. Bye, Mike.
Take care.
Bye. Seriously, go buy something. Come on. Whoa. Okay. What's Chris have in his hand here? So for a second, Chris disappeared, and then he comes back with whatever this is.
Just cardboard.
You just bought some cardboard.
Cardboard. Just buy some cardboard.
Flip it around. Oh, look at that. Big bird and little bird as well. Your feathered friend, Big Bird. Oh, that's pretty awesome.
So apparently, Little Bird is not my friend.
No, Little Bird is not your friend.
We did
Only
not find this.
only Big Bird is
just
your
the
friend.
big.
All right,
The biggest of the big.
that's pretty awesome.
This is a vintage Sesame Street poster. Obviously, what does it say here?
Nice.
18.
18 diggity do.
1978.
Wow, were people even alive back then?
Not many. I wasn't, so I don't know.
That's awesome.
Cannot verify or deny
And
it.
then you get something else as well.
This was also
What is that?
struck my eye.
Oh,
This is
it's
a
cool.
Party favor kit. And
What are they?
They're lenticular.
Oh, I see. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so
Party time with me and the bird.
you're knocking all my stuff over.
What you get? Party with the bird, baby.
I was gonna say, yeah, you bought stuff. But it's not. But did you get anything Muppet yet? Like I know it's Muppets, but did you get like Muppets?
Well, other than the stuff I got from the UK.
The stuff you cheated about. No, you need to go find some Muppet stuff now. And stop knocking all my Pez dispensers over. I'm selling Pez. All right, so the show's actually almost over. It's 1:30, closes down at 2, and had to walk around just one more time. Maybe, possibly, I missed something, and it turns out I did. Actually missed all of these Blu-rays down here. Now, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world because I've actually already looked through these Blu-rays like multiple times before. I don't really see anything new, so I thought probably not going to pick anything up. But then I saw this Wolf Cop, and I just picked up another Wolf Cop on Blu-ray. Now, I do already have this movie, but I have it on DVD. But if I have the sequel on Blu-ray, I got to have the original, the first one on Blu-ray as well, right? It's only $5. Honestly, I mean, kind of tempted to maybe do a little bit of upgrading on some other titles as well, but I think just because I have the sequel on Blu-ray, I've got to get the original on Blu-ray. So for $5, picking up Wolf Cop as well, and for now, passing on everything else. All right, so that does do it for the Pennsylvania Toy and Comic Super Show here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Did you do pretty well? Sold a bunch of stuff?
I did.
I sold a bunch of stuff as well. Picked up a lot of awesome, cool stuff. You got a few
I picked up some very
interesting
cool
things. I mean, you cheated for some of them, but still you picked up some cool stuff.
Pre-orders, baby. Pre-orders.
I don't know if that really counts as technically thrifting at the toy show.
I couldn't buy them here. There was no booth to pick them up, so they came to me.
I don't know.
Hey, that's toy delivery. This is the 21st century, baby. Come on.
That's how it works now. You just
Toy
order everything.
delivery.
Everybody just orders everything offline nowadays. Nobody shops in person. So, all right, we got some cool stuff. I got a bunch of awesome movies. Picked up a cool toy for the Lego set for Sean and whatnot. Oh, did you see the Home Alone Lego set? Oh, they made. Mike and I were talking about it. They made a Kevin
McAllister.
Whew, calm down. A McAllister home with like the Wet Bandits van and the treehouse out back, and it's freaking amazing. It was like $400, but I want it. I want it so bad.
Legit Lego or like
legit Lego.
Oh,
Yeah, I had no idea
that.
Lego made a Home Alone set. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I would have thought it was like a fan-made.
No. It's legit and it's awesome and it's fantastic. And one of these days I'm going to have that in my grasps. But anyway, fantastic show. Thank you so much to those who put it on for having us out here. We appreciate
VR
that.
Hobbies, right? VR Hobbies?
VR, yes, to VR Hobbies. I'll put a link down below to them as well. So anyway, guys, fantastic time. Had a blast, but now we got to pack everything
now
up.
it's time to say goodbye to our toy show family.
TOY SSSSSSS
W?
W Y
Why is W? Because we added one in.
Can we just end this ending now?
Sure. End this
ending.
now. I like it.
I'm gonna walk away from Chris. So anyway, guys, that's it. So the toy show was a success. Sold a bunch of stuff, picked up a bunch of awesome stuff as well. But we are done. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram and Muppet stuff, and Mike's gonna be down below, and Rat Stash will be down below, and everybody's just gonna be down below.
We're all down below.
Look down below.
Down
so,
below.
All right.
We're down here.
Jesus. So thankful this show only went to 2. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.